Why am I here? Because we all need Jesus.
My gift to you, my friend, it won't disappoint you. Been saving it for you. It's all I got left.
Just watching students' hearts soften towards one another as they hear about each student's situation and the things that they're walking through. Watching students cry alongside each other, share their concerns and prayer requests with one another. Just overall, this idea of kind of scales falling from their eyes when they start to understand the love of God for them and for their world. And so when I start seeing students interact with staff and with their classmates on a very human level, like I know then that God's hand is at work.
Wasn't by oh so my gift.
The first year that I was here, my mom actually lost her battle with cancer, and I've had numerous conversations with students who were dealing with similar situations that I have throughout my life, and have seen that I've been able to speak into their lives and to just share some wisdom from things that I've dealt with and how I've dealt with them.
I'm Grace Kaufman. I'm a volunteer mentor. Each of the girls that I've mentored, there's been a special moment where I'm just filled with this overwhelming love, and I can't explain it except that God has put that there in me for them.
Favorite part about the crossing definitely has to be the kids, the interaction with them. They never cease to surprise you with the things they say, the way they act. Just getting to know them on a personal level, not just as a student, but as an actual person.
I saw God transforming the lives of students at the crossing. I wanted to help bring that transformation to where I live, so I got involved.
The main reason I'm here at the crossing is because I get the opportunity to be the hands and feet of Christ to these students. Not all of our students make decisions for Christ, but they make decisions that change their life and change their families and changes their destiny.
I have a special soft spot in my heart for teen moms. That was kind of a difficult transition in my own life, going from no children to a baby who needed me all the time, and they're going through all those normal difficult transitions of motherhood along with the other challenges of being a teenager. And I think that they need someone that's really going to love them, that's going to come alongside them, accept them for where they're at, tell them that what they're feeling is normal, it's okay. And I think that by volunteering at the crossing with teen moms, I get an opportunity to do that. These moms want to be the best moms that they can be. They genuinely do. And I think that when we come alongside of them, we're not only helping them be a better mom, but we're really making better kids.
I always volunteered in my kids' schools, and when my son came to the crossing, I wanted to continue doing that. It's important to me as a mom to participate in his education. And it was really neat to be able to build a relationship with them and see how God was working in their lives.
I came up here to get involved with school, but it's so much more than that. On one hand, I see our kids transform their lives, but I also see them helping transform a lot of people that have sat in pews for years that just needed that push. And so that's been a really, really neat experience to see how God's used our children to help other people.
Crossing has been a real blessing to our church in a number of ways. We've been able to see our church get beyond the walls of this building. We feel as if this church is being a blessing to the crossing, but at the same time, the crossing is being a blessing to us as well, as we see the kids volunteer for things here at the church. Some of them have started coming to the church here, and we're seeing lives and their families being transformed.
God has done a transforming work in my life. And I desire for other people to experience that freedom. Our students, our staff, our volunteers. I desire for them to experience the transforming power of Christ in their lives.
Through my window, I know.
Early on, I experienced a lot of violence and abuse with people that I love or that I was supposed to love. At 15, I was faced with a lot of traumatic experiences that resulted in me running away from home. I didn't know how to move forward with the hurt that I had building up inside of me until I met Joan McClendon. She's a volunteer on the board. She really opened up to me and told me her story, which showed me that I wasn't alone and that I could move on. Meeting her and speaking with her and getting to know her, it helped me to understand that I'm worth more than that and that I'm not unaccepted and that I'm not beneath anyone because of my past. I know that God loves me and I'm ready to let go of my past and to grab on to God's love. Before I came to the crossing, I was on a path of death and destruction, and now that I'm here, I'm on a path to life.
It's